Hello and welcome to a new lesson. And this time, what we'll do, as you can guess by the title, is prepare the file and the values we can set before we start drawing. Okay, as you see, Photoshop offers a vast range of resources to choose from, like a file depending on the pixel density, the format they'll have, the pixel size, and the color mode. For printing, we'll have to use CMYK, but for now, we'll work with RGB to see which colors we want to use. But anyway, bear in mind that you'll always see the colors on screen different when printed. So what we chose is an A4 landscape oriented, and we'll work with a density of 300 pixels per inch. Then what we'll be using mostly will be the brushes. I have here all my brushes, and I'll be using the one I always do, which is the Kyle Ultimate Defined Pencil, which I think works very well. And I'm going to be working with the smoothing option set to around 7. Smoothing only works in Photoshop CC 2018, and if you have an older version or a version that is not up to date, you won't have this feature available, but it doesn't affect your capability of following the course in any way. I just like working with it. We're going to work with the concept I was telling you about of witches, because what I want to do is base my character in Halloween, but especially in one of the characters that it has. We have to consider that we can develop the characters using 3 shapes, using circles, triangles, or rectangles. The basic composition depends on using these shapes, which we'll use to create our character. We also have to consider that the shape itself can't be very complex. Unless you have a specific idea in mind to develop, we have to try and do a simpler shape so we can create a character to which we can adapt the clothes easily. Okay, so I made a terribly ugly drawing, but I hope I can explain myself better than this. So with this, what I mean basically is that accessories need to fit the character. We can't design the character and the clothes separately. What we need to use is the same character as a base to apply clothes on it. So what will we do? We'll copy our character, lower opacity, and on these copies where we'll start drawing the clothes, because this way would be the best for us to dress the character, so to speak, and fit the accessories on it using the tab system. Here, the only thing left would be those little tabs which I'm drawing red now. So when bending them, they would fit on the doll and they would stay attached. I'm going to make a kind of more like 3-dimensional view so you can see what I mean by bending, in case you never saw any paper doll. We would bend the tabs inwards, and these would attach to the doll. Back to the theme, let's try to look for something like Halloween related so you don't have to think too hard. We're going to choose a monster, and based on that monster we'll develop our own character in order to draw its clothes, elements, etc. What will we do? We'll draw it in a full body scale, then use that base to apply the clothes and such, and the last step would be basically to be creative with it. I'll make a couple accessories, but you can make as many as you'd like because it's the same process over and over again. We have to try and design it in a simple way so we don't get frustrated when drawing it. And Then when we're done, we can put all the details we want. Colors, filters, etc. And well, I don't have much more to say except for a brief summary. Okay, so we'll work on an A4 landscape. We'll begin with color mode of RGB, and then eventually we'll switch to CMYK. And that's pretty much it. So let's go on to sketching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.